So our next presenter founded Digital Resource just 5 years ago, and today Inc. magazine ranks it the 262nd fastest growing company in America. And it was also recently named as South Florida's fastest growing company. Incredible, in all 3 counties. It's a full-service internet marketing agency based in downtown West Palm Beach. So Siri, take it away and let's
welcome our next presenter, Shay Berman. He has been an entrepreneur since grade school, hustling by selling pencils and gum to other students. Way to go, Shay.
I wouldn't be allowed to say something like that, but Siri can.
How's it going today, everyone? Great. I'm so happy to be up here. I first want to thank the BDB for the honor of being up here because our story is a really great one. We have such great people. I'm just excited to talk about it. But first I want to tell you guys a little bit about myself and who Digital Resource is. I'm originally from Michigan. I grew up in a small town called South Lyon. Had dreams of being an entrepreneur, but had no clue what I wanted to be. And I did know that I always wanted to be in South Florida. I had family here and always came here in the summers, actually. I knew that this was the place to be. This had the culture, this had the vibe, this had the small business spirit, and I wanted to be a part of it. So, going the wrong way. So 5 years ago, I graduated from Michigan State University. I got a degree in advertising, a specialization in internet marketing, and I said, what am I gonna do? I own this landscape construction company that I built through high school and through college, and I didn't want to do landscape construction anymore. So I gave the company to my best friend, packed up my bags in my car, drove to Florida, slept on my cousin's carpet for 3 months, and started my life in South Florida, in West Palm Beach. So I went to Michigan State University and got this degree, and my dream was always to be that madman, you know, the Mad Men show with advertising. And I got a really great job offer at a huge company, but with almost no pay. They expect you to work after hours, and they said you get your first raise or first promotion after 8 to 10 years in the industry. I said that wasn't for me, which is part of the reason why I left to come to Florida to figure out what I'm going to do. So after arriving in West Palm Beach, I decided that I was going to start Digital Resource. You know, I had built a company before, a landscape construction company. I knew how to do internet marketing, I knew customer service, and I knew sales, and decided that this is what I was going to do. I had no funding. I had $5,000 in my bank account that I had made from my company, because again, I gave it away when I moved, and I started on my couch. Just me. That was the couch. That was my computer that I had up until like a few months ago, and I spent 20 hours a day, 6 days a week on that couch, besides the meetings that I had to attend, trying to build this company and create this vision. Well, one of my visions was, I never wanted a young person who's motivated, who's graduating college to have to be stuck in the industry, waiting 8 to 10 years for their first raise or promotion. I thought that was disgusting. And I wanted every single young person that was motivated, that wanted to grow, to be able to join a company and take the reins and build something for themselves, not be micromanaged, and take their knowledge and their passion and grow. So yes, while I was on the couch every day, I also spent some time at the pool. It was my second office, if you will. We're right here at the Whitney in downtown West Palm was my home, and I still live there today. But I realized I had to be taken more seriously. You know, after 2 years on my couch, building clients, building everything up, doing everything myself, I realized that to get bigger clients, to eventually have employees, we had to have an office. So our first office was in the Blackstone building, right off Clematis, and it was 300 square feet, literally enough to hold myself and 2 other team members. So I hired my first team member and put her on part-time. Figured, hey, part-time, we'll get you some more time in a few months, hopefully we grow. Well, just not even a week and a half later, we had to give her on full-time. And 2 weeks later, we had to hire our second employee. And 3 weeks later, our third, and it never stopped from there. Today, we have 52 full-time team members. But before we got there, we had to fill up this office. So we expanded this office 3 separate times to eventually like 1,200, 1,500 square feet and 14 people in it. It was absolutely miserable. So our team looks happy, but trust me, they wanted a better spot. So we had to move. And we moved into a 3,500 square foot office in the Atrium building right downtown, always sticking to our roots of downtown West Palm Beach. And I had to learn how to get bigger real estate. how to build out an office, come up with the money for this, and negotiate a lot of terms that I'd never done before, all on my own. While at the same time building a company culture that would allow us to grow. And remember what I said, I believe in young people. With the average age of our employee then and right now, being about 27 years old, I believed in young people, but had to build the culture around them, especially at our fast rate of growth, at about 1 to 2 people per month. So during all this build out, we kept the culture alive. We had a great company help us, Sloan Staffing, they're actually here today, but help us with a lot of our hiring and finding the people quick that we couldn't find. We earned a lot of awards here. We did a lot of great things in this office. And one of the things we're most proud of is our Inc. 500 award. Last year, we were awarded 262nd fastest growing company in the country as rated by Inc. magazine. And I can tell you that day one, my father's in the room too, day one, I told my dad that when I start this company that I will be on that Inc. list, the day I started it. And the first year we were able to qualify, we made that list. And it was one of the proudest moments of my life. So. And I have to say that while yes, I'm the founder and the president of the company, without the team and without the culture that we've built, we wouldn't have nothing like we have today and like we got to get here. And our clients, our partners, everyone who believes in us, allows us to come up here and talk about ourselves. Everyone assisted us in getting here, and it's such a team effort, it's amazing. But then, we outgrew that office. So we signed a 5-year lease, and just 2 years in, we realized that the office that would hold 37 was no longer going to hold us. So I had to start our next build out. And trust me, that was the most stressful 12 months of my life. Today, we're in downtown West Palm Beach still, in the 3rd floor of PNC Bank, and 9,000 square feet. It was a struggle, let me tell you. While trying to make sales, build this culture, hire, make sure clients are successful, make partners happy, we had to build out this office. Not only did I have to come up with almost $1 million to fund this project, but I had to negotiate new terms that I never experienced, run a bigger construction project I never knew I would have to do, while running the company from the ground up. But we have the Business Development Board of Palm Beach and Sharina back there to thank so much for a lot of this project. You know, our permitting got delayed, and with our office at the bursting at the seams, we had nowhere to put our people. So we had to get that project off the ground. Sharina was able to assist us with getting our permits out of the city, or the work onto the ground, and allow us to start our project. And we were done almost on time. Would have been a lot longer without Sharina's help, but we made it. We were able to get our people into the new office. We literally moved in while construction was still happening. And thank you to the city too for letting us. So we moved into our brand new office, and it's been so amazing being in there. We actually, again this year, made Inc. 500's list again, number 334 this time. Not only do most companies not even make the list again, we were very fortunate enough to be in the top 500. But with this new office, it's allowed us to do a lot more. Number one, give our people space to breathe. Number two, allow them to really continue to grow and educate themselves further to become the best they can be. Our average age is still 27 and a half years old, and with that, we're still empowering them to make their own decisions, to grow their own teams, take the tasks they have and find their own way. And mistakes are okay, as long as mistakes aren't over and over again. So they learn, they grow, and they're able to do a lot of amazing things that's really allowed us to win a ton of awards. Because the only reason why I have these awards up here is because I want to thank my team and the partners and the clients that trust us with their work every day. Because not only have we made Inc. 500 list twice, we're the greatest place to work certified company, Entrepreneur Magazine, top 360 most entrepreneurial company, and South Florida Business Journal's #1 fastest growing company. And I've been humbled to be named the youngest 40 under 40 by South Florida Business Journal as well. So again, we are so dedicated to our young people, and we are so dedicated to West Palm Beach and Palm Beach County. I moved here with nothing. I was welcomed with open arms. We were able to grow a company with nothing and build it to be something amazing. And with our new office having 101 spaces available, we have a lot further to grow. And when we outgrow this, we will continue to be in Palm Beach County, hopefully still downtown. And we're so proud to be a part of this community. And thank you all for listening to me today.